Welcome back, whippersnappers. This is Gramps. We're in Shapez2. And last episode, we were using a separate MAM to knock out some of these tasks, and we just finished this guy. So let's check that off. Then let's take a look at this one. Boom and boom. Copied. And I think, so we just need to come down here. And pop that in. Boom. That is done. This is going to start creating that. Now, I did realize there's still some bypasses that I think we're going to need to build, and I think we will stumble across them. Let's check off some of these bad boys. This one is done. Good here. So things are looking good. I think, though, that what we need to do is start building out the infrastructure for pins in the MAM. And it's going to be fairly straightforward. This entire line of shapes does not have pins, but then everything after it does. Like this guy here has pins there. Okay, and there's pins there. So there's lots of pins. And this one's got pins. Not there, but I think, yeah, there it does. So those are all going to need pins. This one, this line here, are tasks that we got when we were doing colors. When we first got our color mixers, so that was just leading us up to, here's how you make white. So that one's not tricky. This one, this second shape has a pin, and I think this guy, maybe this one doesn't. Nope, it does. There you go. So anyway, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, and then these ones just get into crazy color mixing and stacking and whatnot. But this one's a 4-layer shape, so we'll have to upgrade for that. And then crystals, and that will be a whole other MAM setup. This one, yeah, we may not be able to MAM all of these. I don't know. Anyway, that is what is going on task-wise. We've still got our other shapes coming in. We're top 0.69% worldwide. Very exciting. Level 148. And yeah, every time we clear one of these levels, we get 10 research points and another 200 platform limit. So we're up to 40, almost 43,000 platform limit, of which we're only using about 11,000. And we've got all these research points, nothing to research. So it's all good. That's the way it goes. Right now, the main thing we're looking at is this percentage. Top 0.69%, which is a very nice score. Okay. Yep. That's that. So let's do pins. Now, pins are basically shapes. Okay. And so what we're gonna do, this is the start of our shapes. And I'm going to just add carts to all these trains, which just killed all of those trains that you saw, and is now regenerated all of them. So it's going to be a while before they're picking up, but that's okay because we're full on shapes. Now what we need to do is we need a color batch close to a 4 shape, and it does not matter what the shape is, and it's a bummer to me that this is like a nice little star shape here. So you know what, let's not use that, let's use this instead. This is a 4 shape, and this is that. We need a color batch that will give us 4. Yeah, we can get 4 out of that. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Now, we are going to miner. We're getting 2 of these going. I'm going to spread them out, though. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take these guys and basically stack pins under them. We're going to remember back when we made an old task shape. Let's see if I can find it. We had a pin task shape that was, I said it was the trickiest shape we had done at the time, which is true. So it's similar to this. When you keep adding pins, in the version of the game that we're playing, we can only go up to 4 levels. So if we were to add pins underneath this, the disc up top would vanish. Okay? And we would end up with a stack of 4 pins. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. Then we're going to do shenanigans. Okay, so let's do this first. And I'm going to build a new machine. So the pin pusher takes 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Alright. So this is going to come in and do this. But we're going to take that and we're going to put 1 stack of pins, 2 stacks, 3 stacks, 4 stacks of pins underneath it. And you can see that's what we end up with. Okay? Glorious. That's why this is a new shape. Now we could take our pin pusher and we could just do 4 of those. But we're going to save a little room and we're just going to do like so. And then I'm going to copy and paste it up. I'm not even going to offset that. Copy it, paste it, done. So that's why it doesn't matter what our 4 shapes are here, because it just doesn't matter. They are all getting, all the shapes are getting destroyed. So what we're going to do after that is this. We are going to crystallize that shape. So I'm going to bring you in here. And you in here. So that's going to give us all of these crystallized, which is going to look really cool. It is. And let's do that. Okay. So I'm going to bring you up here and in there. And you in here. Alright. So now that's going to give us a lot of these crystallized shapes. Then I'm going to do that because what we're going to do, and this is where it gets tricky. So wait, I just want you to see what this looks like because it looks pretty cool. It's just it's nothing but crystals. And I noticed this has been sparkling lately. I don't know why. I don't know if that's a real thing in game or if that's just my system. But what I'm going to do is then I'm going to add pins and watch what happens. It shatters all of the crystals and just kicks out a stack, a shape that's just 4 pins. And that's all it is. So, pa-boom, done. I'm going to cut these guys off right here. And these guys I'm going to pull down here. Where are we? There. I'm going to give it a little buffer there of 2. And up here, we're going to do a shape loader this way. Actually, no, let's do this. Right there. And that's going to come out here, and then we're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is number 5. That one, we're going to bring you up here. Same thing. Come out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the last stop on the shaped terrain. Do we have any shaped terrains in here? We do not. Okay, good. Then what we're going to do is we're going to combine up here, bring them down here, and that. Okay? So that is our shape trains, who are all now congregated up here. They're cruising along, and they've got that last one is empty, that last carriage. They are going to start filling up here and here. And then they are going to start delivering to here and here. And then we'll eventually have them delivering here and here as well. But I'm not worried about that yet. It's going to be quite a while before we have that going. Oh, let's get our claim going. Alright, that's a easy shape for our machine to make. Green on the bottom and uncolored on top. No problem. Alright. That's looking good. We can clean up a lot of this stuff now. We can clean this one. Up here. We can clean up all that. We can clean up that. That gorgeous. Here's our first shape one coming in, and look at that. It's got a stash of pins. Very exciting. And this can all be cleaned up. All those shape trains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the whole batch, isn't it? Yep, all 8 of them. Now they don't all have pins on them. Probably just the first one, possibly 2. Nope, just the first one. But maybe one of the later ones. Let's see. Nope, 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 nope. So just that first one. That's okay. It's going to be you know, a while. But it's going to start creating those, and those will start coming in. Now you say, but Gramps, how do we use those shapes? Well, watch this. Are you ready? I don't know if you're ready. I'm cutting that, pasting it. This I'm going to copy and paste. Done. All done. Now this shape, which is I believe our bottom shape, can do pins. And again, we're taking this, putting it there, copy paste, boom, boom. And we copy it, or we cut it, because this is, you know, the start of the series, because it's got the receiver. All right, let's see where we're at with this new shape. Are we stuck is what I'm asking. We might be. It's possible. It's possible. This doesn't look like it's doing anything. Alright, nope, it's good. We're good. We're getting those coming in here. Oh, there we are. Yeah, we're good. It's kicking them out. Like I said, there's certain shapes that we're still not able to do, and I think the next one of this is going to be one of those, based on just I've been just playing. Oh, see, look, actually no, we have one right now. So this has created this shape here, but it can't do anything because it's loading them all up into this. So it was not going to go past this, because what we need is a bypass to go around this. But this is a limited setup, so I'm not super worried about it. So I'm going to be rerouting things manually for a little bit, and yep, there we go. And then we will be good to go. So look at this. We're already getting some good stuff in here. Yep, this is our correct top shape, and this is our correct bottom shape. I think that's making what we need, right? Nope, not yet, because the bottom level needs to be completely green, like this is. Like this is. So yeah, these are good shapes are starting to roll in. That will make it past the filters. And then there's no stopping it. And top 0.59%. And of course oh, there we go. Yeah, we're getting through. I think that last episode we ended and we were below top 0.5% worldwide. There, you know, I'm taking about a week. Yeah, and I'm recording these videos like in one blast on the weekend, and so I think that's letting other people catch up to us in the meantime, which is great. So that one is done. This one, same thing. We're going to keep that redirect there. And be all set. Okay. And then the shape after that is this, which will, again, keep the redirect. We need to keep that redirect as long as it's a single layer shape. As long as it, yikes. As long as it's a single layer shape, it's only going to come out of this unit. So feeding it into this one is going to cause issues. It's okay. We don't mind. How are we doing on this guy? Yep, this one is just about done. You can see now it's just rocketing up there. Because we have the full 12. Yeah. In fact, it goes so quickly that it doesn't even have time to be a full belt. But that's just now. Alright. Let's see what our next shape is. Yep, okay. This is the one. This is going to cause trouble. And the reason it's going to cause trouble is because this bottom shape here is only half. It doesn't have a bottom half. So it's going to get stuck here because it's going to feed that top, you know, 2 rectangles into here, expecting something to come in here. And there's nothing that's going to come in here. So we need to not do that. So we're going to need to create a another bypass. As we know, we've got to build bypasses. So that means we're going to be missing a we're going to be missing this little flush system. Well, that's okay. So I'm going to let's take this guy and pop it in here. So it's coming in. I'm not going to do that. Yeah. This is not what I want because this is just taking everything and kicking it off to the side. Let's do this though so it can empty out. Okay. Alright. So what I want to do is I'm bringing in the full shape right now, which this is the full shape. And I'm comparing it to the other half here that's going to be over here. Alright. And so this is similar to this bypass where we're comparing quadrants. In this case, we're comparing halves. Alright, so what I'm going to do, first thing I'm going to do is it's coming in and I need to slice it in half. Nope, that's not right. I need to give it, I think, 2 turns. Three turns? Okay, there we go. So I'm giving it 3 turns, and it says, oh yeah, that's blank. That said, this is not what I want. So I need to take this, put it in there, delete, delete, and use a not. Because I want the opposite of that, right? So now it's going to bring that shape in, which is like this shape, and it's going to kick it off to the left. Now, we are going to get garbage shapes, so we can put in a flush there. And this flush will be a simple one because it's going to be this. If you don't match this shape, then you cannot pass. Okay. Yep. So that only our good halves are making it through now. I'm going to clear that one out because there's a lot of bad halves in there. Okay. So this is going to be here, rotated like so. But with nothing. Oh. Wait. No, we don't want that. Do we want to? Yeah, we want this feeding through if there's something on the other side. And that's that. So I think this is right. This is one of those ones where we're gonna have to test later. This should all be empty anyway. I'm just going to clear all that out. Alright. There's still onesie, twosies coming in here. Why are they still feeding in? Ah, those were just leftovers. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to see if this works. And this is another good use case over here. We can bring that same build over here and test it because we can create specific shapes. That one we're gonna unlock. Here. Okay. Yep, that's what we want. And now you can see we've got full pins there and there, so good. That's what we want. Now let's start getting pins in here as well. And the nice thing is I can now copy this and paste it in both places because it's just taking in that wiring. It doesn't need to be reconfigured. It is good to go as long as I copy the one down. So here we've got the this layer channel 3, and this is channel 4 up here. Yep. That is good to go. Alright, oh, we've got, yeah, that's long gone. And look at this. We've got our first 3-layer shape. Well, gang, I think that is time to call it for this week. Or for this episode, sorry, not week, this episode, because we're gonna add that all in next time, and we will see how that pans out. I think we're good to go on it. This is gonna be feeding in pretty quickly here. Yeah, you can see the reds coming in. Green. Why are you green? I don't know. It's just, it takes a while to shift over, but then it works. Okay, so excellent. I think next episode we're going to take this and give it some testing over here and really see if it's doing what we want it to do. And then we should probably do the same thing with a bypass coming into here, just in case. Although I'm not sure if that's... Well, I mean, okay, we could have a bypass in here in case we all of a sudden get a 1-layer shape coming in on the random. But I don't think that ever happens. I think that once you start getting 3-layer shapes, you always get 3-layer shapes until you start getting 4-layer shapes. Then it's all 4-layer shapes. So we could build it in the meantime and to bypass, you know, 3-layer versus 4-layer. And then, you know, we could just double this all up and then boom, have our 4-layer shape, 4-layer machine ready to go. But I don't think that's right. So I think what we'll do actually is next episode, we're going to reconfigure this for our 3-layer, but we'll go ahead and just get it set up for spatially, we'll get it set up for 4-layer. Okay. So in fact, before we do that, I'm just gonna cut these off because yeah, we don't need those. We'll let them be over here stocking up on shapes. So we're just cutting off our shape. Oh, we don't need to cut off colors. Actually, we could cut off colors because we're going to lose all those colors. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get them out of here. And get past me here, and then I'm cutting you off. Boom. Done. Okay. That's it. We are good to go. This one's coming in. And that one's not coming in because it's 3 layers. Okay. So thank you again very much for joining. This is Gramps. Look, here's our little 3-layer divider working, looking good. And we will catch you next episode. Please like and subscribe if you're getting anything out of this. Hopefully you are. And we will catch you next episode. This is Gramps, signing off.